Welcome to Explore the Possibilities. I'm Joe Iaquinto with the Galeton Rotary Club, and I'd like to talk a little bit about the Woodsmen Show that we put on annually. The Woodsmen Show originally started in 1951, and it was primarily to help the large lumber industry in the area. Most of it was designed around heavy equipment. They started to put a show in as far as the competitors go. We took over the show in 1991, and we've run it ever since then. When you get to the show, you'll find a host of different vendors. We try to keep the vendors comparable to the wood industry. There's a lot of craftspeople. There are other types of vendors there. We have demonstrations that some of the local historians are doing. On top of that, we have folk music pertinent to the wood industry and coal industry.
Hiding in the window singing of my love. Slap like I fell from the window up above. Mule and the grass, I've eaten ice cream. Mule got sick, laid him on a beam.
We have food vendors, which is a host of different foods there. I think there's something for everybody in those vendors. The grounds open up on Friday at 9 o'clock. There's ample parking, and most of the events start at noon. So on Friday, we have the carvers, the wood carvers, start their projects. There's several varieties of the carving that we have at this event. One of them is the Master Carve, where the carvers will spend a whole 3 days carving that project at their own tent. Then it'll be voted on, and they do some incredible carvings. These guys are true artists and craftsmen. The QuickCarve, on the other hand, is in an arena where people could sit around and watch, and just like the name says, it's a quick carve. Once the QuickCarve is finished, the pieces are auctioned off, and people in the audience can bid on them and take them home the same day. We also have a demo where some of the world famous competitors are doing a demonstration. They'll show you how they cut wood, they'll talk about the saws, they'll give you a whole insight into what this is all about, and they'll also have an amateur competition where people from the audience can compete. Oh, yeah! On Saturday, that's the main event. Again, you could get in at 9 o'clock. The event will start around noon. The competitors that we have in this Woodsman Show are from literally all over the country. They're considered world-class professionals and competitors. When you see this event, you'll be amazed at what the difference is between a world-class competitor or athlete and somebody that just tries for the first time to cut that same wood. These people have high-end equipment, their saws. They have a hot saw. The hot saws are literally motorcycle engines put into a chainsaw frame where they'll cut a slice of wood, usually around 17, 18 inches. They'll go down, up, and down, and they will cut through a piece of wood that would take the average person a half an hour. They'll cut through it within 6 seconds or less. We also have a two-man saw where they'll cut through the same type of wood, but they're a team. They have a regular saw where it's just one man that'll cut through it. We have a log rolling competition. Towards the end of the show, we have axe throwing. We also have what's called a springboard, and the springboard is a vertical piece of wood, goes up about 9 feet, and they have to cut a notch, stick a board into it, step on that, cut another notch, step on that, and then get to the top and cut a board with an axe. So that's simulating an old form of logging back in the day. We end the event with what's called a tree felling. We'll put a stake in the ground and they'll chop the tree, and if they hit the stake and they have the fastest time, they win that event. On Sunday, we have our final event, which is the horse pull. It's a traditional horse pull. We have a lightweight team, we have a heavyweight team. Now, with these teams, they're pulling logs in the traditional way. We'll weigh the horses. Once we're ready for the event, we'll have them pull a practice log, which they all get through that no problem. Then we start adding weight. We'll go from anywhere from 1,600 pounds to upwards of 6,000 pounds for the final event. Whoever can pull that last bit of wood the farthest will be the winner of that competition. We watch closely, and if the horses don't look like they're doing well, we're going to stop the event. Never have we had a problem with any of that, though. It's a great event, very exciting, and the crowd really gets into the whole. The Rotary Club is a small club, rural Pennsylvania. Our district goes from Galeton, Pennsylvania, all the way down to West Virginia. We've put literally hundreds of thousands of dollars into the donation pool. A lot of community support with this show, and we're very happy to have that. For more information about our show, you can go to our website, woodsmanshow.com, and traditionally, we're the first full weekend in August. For more information about our area, go to visit Potter-Tioga.com. On behalf of myself and the Galeton Rotary Club, we look forward to seeing you at the Woodsmen Show at Cherry Springs State Park, and be prepared to have a great weekend.